me. She's gonna be my little helper in the kitchen because we're gonna make banana bread. Mwah, nya, 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 nya. I've been baking this bread since I got pregnant with her. It's a super easy, my go-to recipe. And the fun thing about this recipe is that you can incorporate like anything else you want. So I can substitute things, I can add more stuff. I'm gonna make sure I leave the, hey, I'll leave the recipe below so you guys can see it. Ow! Funny. But so I'm gonna attempt to bake something with her right here next to me and show you guys, okay? So first things first. One, I do not like following recipes exactly by the book, and I'm not very good with measurements, okay? A lot of the things I just go by eyes, but I'm gonna make sure I leave exactly how the recipe says on the website I have here, okay? I know. Papa. Okay. So let's go recipe here. First thing, 1/3 cup of melted butter. So I'm gonna start with butter, and I'm gonna no. And you stay there because Mom is right here. I'm not gonna let you go anywhere, okay? Você vai ajudar a mamãe? What do you want? Do you want the egg? I'm sorry, I cannot give you the egg, but you can play with this. Okay, so let's... No, Munchkin, you can't. This is not going to be easy with the spatula because it's kind of frozen, my butter. I've used margarine before and it didn't make any difference. This I have here is the Smart Balance buttery spread. And I've used this one before and again, didn't make any difference. So... Yeah, I know. Okay. As you can see, I told you I do not like measurements. You can see this is not 100% full, but that's what I'm gonna use. Again, I've done this recipe many times before. Like this. Yeah. Mama's gonna melt this in the microwave, okay? For about 15 seconds, right? Let's try. Yeah, manteiga. Uh-huh. Alright, it's kind of melted. Alright, so it's mostly melted, okay? This is what it looks like right now. Next, we're gonna mash or mush, or whatever you call, 3 large bananas. I leave the bananas until they're almost not good anymore because the oldest they are, the sweeter they're gonna get, which means less sugar you're gonna need for your cake or your bread. Okay, so 3 bananas. Can you say bananas? Nya nya. Do you want a piece of banana? There you go. Or less than 3 bananas because your daughter ate some of it. It's fine too. Next, what we're gonna do is egg. 1 egg. Can you say egg? Yeah. The recipe calls for a beat egg. I've never beat the egg before, and again, never had a problem. I should write a recipe the way I do it, huh? But just make sure. No, deixa aqui fora, bom? There you go, thank you. No, 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 no. There you go. Okay. So next, let me make sure. 1 cup of sugar. In the past, I used 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and the other half, I just used half of the half. So 1/4, I used the regular cane sugar. But I do not have brown sugar today. So what I did this last time, I just put, this is 1/2 cup, and then maybe just a little bit more. Again, I'm really bad with recipes. Okay? Alright, so by now it should just be looking like a banana soup kind of thing. Next ingredient I'm gonna add, it's on my own. The recipe didn't call for it, but I love putting coconut flakes in it. This one is the sweetened kind coconut flakes. And I just love coconut, so I put as much as I want. The more coconutty for me, the best. Or the better. Yum, 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 yum. Coconut, coconut on the banana bread. Fala, filha. Coconut. Coconut. And one thing that I put last time was the first time I did. This is ground flaxseed, right? And last time I put a little bit and it did not change the taste whatsoever. So I'm gonna put a little bit again. It's just healthy. Anything that I add that's dry, like the flaxseed or oats or anything like that, I make sure that I put a little bit less flour or put a little bit of milk, just something just so your banana bread is not super dry, okay? As I said, oats, I have some old-fashioned oats that I like putting in there, but this time instead of just putting the whole pieces of the oats, I decided to use it on my food processor here, and I just made a little flour of it. I've done the whole oats before. It's just, I don't know if that was the reason why the banana bread was a little bit more dry. Help mama. Or what. But this time I decided to do this way, and I've baked one bread before this way, and it was perfect. Can I have it? Yeah. Hang on, just 1 second. Just 1 second. No, don't put the banana there. Okay, so. Okay, you help mama. Next will be vanilla extract. The recipe calls for 1/3 of a spoon or something. Let me make sure here. The recipe calls for 1 teaspoon. And this is really, really hard to open. Why can't I open this, baby? Oh, there you go. No. Now there's banana on your pants. Okay, let mama help you. Okay, can you do it? The next step would be salt. How much does it go for salt? A pinch of salt. This is my pinch of salt. And these are all the ingredients before flour and baking soda. So I'm gonna make sure I got a good stir, right, Jenny? Stir. Before adding those two. Yay! hang on. There you go. And now baking soda goes, how much? 1 teaspoon. Yes, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Mesh. Mesh, mesh, mesh. Steer, 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 steer. Do it. And last step would be flour. And in the past I've used whole wheat flour, half whole wheat flour and half all-purpose. I forgot to get whole wheat, so I'm just gonna go use all-purpose flour. Hang on, baby, because now it's gonna get messy, okay? It's gonna get messy, and that calls for 1.5 cups. Hang on, I'll help you. And while we do that, we're gonna preheat the oven for 350. Bake, start. Can Mama do it? Vroom, 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 vroom. Yay! Okay, what else? So this is what should be looking like. It's not super thick, but it's also not just runny, you know? Yeah, okay, you can do it. And now, Mama has to take the other one off the thing here. Okay. So I baked this one 2 days ago. This is what it should be looking like. And this new one I'm gonna freeze. Do you want a piece? Okay, I'll cut you a piece. This new batch I'm baking today, I'm gonna freeze. I'm gonna attempt to freeze. I've never froze banana bread before, but I'm going to try and see if what happens. We'll see. There you go, baby. You can eat the piece. There you go. Huh? Wow, that was a big piece. Okay, everyone, so I just realized that I filmed the rest of the baking the banana bread and I did not press record on my camera. Yay! So what I just did, I just put in the oven for 50 minutes at 350. You might want to adjust your timing. This is what works better for me, and the temperature, because I live in a high elevation. But I think the recipe calls for an hour. Bake for an hour to 1 hour and 10 minutes. Check at 50 minutes. And that's what I did. I always check at 50 minutes and it's always good. So yeah, as soon as this thing is out of the oven, I'll come back to show you guys, okay? Dá licença. You gotta get away. Yeah. Okay, everyone, so we're back to check on the banana bread. I put a couple toast like bread there to make little toasts. And I'm gonna check the center, and it's gooey still. So, as I say, you have to adjust your time. I don't know. Last time I made exactly the same way, and 50 minutes was fine. So I'm gonna put another 5 minutes and see what happens. In the meanwhile, I'm making some egg salad, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes, and oh, hey, it's still. Can you see this? It's still wet in the middle, but I'm afraid of putting it there again and burning it. On this side it's not. It's towards the back, huh? That's kind of weird. I'm gonna put it again for another 5 minutes. I'm gonna flip it around and see. Yeah. Okay, everyone, so we're back on 5 more minutes. So it's been a total of an hour. Maybe a couple more minutes than that. And it's still not 100% dry in the center. Yeah, it's still not, but I'm afraid that if I leave more time in there, if I leave longer there, it's just going to get completely dry and maybe I'll forget, so I'll mess it up and it's gonna be burned. I'm just gonna leave it like that and I'll freeze it, and once I unfreeze it I'll know if it's still good or not. But yeah, Jenny, do you want to say hi? Hi! And that's Lou right there. Okay. Alright, so it's time for a late lunch now. Thanks so much for watching. And don't forget to give thumbs up if you like this video. Bye. Thank you. Say bye. No, you don't want to say bye? Why not? Say bye-bye. No, don't say hi. Hi.